According to the research of the World Health Organization, there are more than 1.1 billion active smokers in the world. Whenever we smoke a cigarette, we inhale thousands of chemicals along with the smoke. But let's see what will happen to our body after we quit or stop smoking. How does our body recover from those harmful chemicals, and also the time period for the recovery will be discussed here. The immediate effects on our body are listed as: after 20 minutes of smoking our last cigarette, our heart rate and blood pressure which were increased comes back to normal. The nicotine which is present in cigarette releases chemicals in our body, which narrows the blood vessels of our body. Due to the narrowed blood vessels, the proper amount of blood flow cannot be maintained in our body. This phenomenon increases the blood pressure and heart rate of our body. Due to improper blood flow in our body, our hands and legs also starts to get cold. But after 20 minutes of not smoking a cigarette, our blood pressure, heart rate, body temperature all starts to get normal. After 2 hours, you will be craving for nicotine, due to which you may go through some symptoms such as tension, frustration, mood swings, difficulty in sleeping or excess hunger. Whenever nicotine enters our body, it releases more amount of dopamine in our body compared to the usual. Gradually after we stop to smoke, the level of dopamine will decline, which leads to the symptoms mentioned earlier. After 8 hours, the level of nicotine and carbon monoxide reduces to half, or we can say it comes to 50% in our body. Whenever we smoke a cigarette, a lot of carbon monoxide gets inside our body. The inhaled carbon monoxide replaces the amount of oxygen present in our body, which reduces the amount of oxygen present in our body. Lack of oxygen in our body weakens the brain and muscles of our body. Whereas for the long-term smokers, the exposure of such carbon monoxide, the size of red blood cells in their body increases, which makes the blood thick. Due to this, the blood pressure gets increased, and in future there is high chances of blood clotting in the body. But only after 8 hours of stopping to smoke, all of these problems gets eradicated, and our body starts to recover. Surprisingly, after 24 hours, we will start to cough, which is absolutely normal, as here coughing is normal process of bringing out the toxic and harmful chemicals from our body. If you are a regular smoker, then the risk of coronary artery disease increases up to 70%. But after 24 hours of not smoking, the chances for the coronary artery diseases starts decreasing. The tars which are present in cigarette destroys the taste buds and other senses which are present in our tongue. But after 48 hours, all these sensations and taste buds start becoming normal. In this time period, the damaged nerve ending present in our tongue starts to regrow and recovers our tongue from the damage done by the cigarette. This will enhance the taste of foods which we consume. But in some cases, the taste buds of smokers get severely damaged, which cannot be fully recovered. After 72 hours, the nicotine which were present in our body is almost zero, which can arise emotional and physical symptoms in our body such as depression, headache, cramps, nausea, sweating and anxiety. Such symptoms can be also seen if you have caffeine addiction or if you drink too much of tea and coffee. This is the most difficult time for the smokers. In this time the craving for cigarette rises to the peak. But if you can control the desire to not smoke, then you will have 60% of chances that you will not smoke ever again in your life. After 1 month of not smoking, our lungs start to recover, and diseases such as type 2 diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular diseases drastically decreases. After 3 to 9 months, the cilia which are present in our lungs, which are hair-like structures, gets fully recovered and also are grown fully. The main purpose of cilia is to remove the dirt and tar from lungs which enters our lungs while we smoke. This process completes within the span of 3 to 9 months, and after this process our lungs is almost fully recovered. Quitting to smoke for a year is a great achievement. And after a year of non-smoking, the chances for our heart disease in futures reduces to 50% as compared to the ones who are still active smokers. After 5 years, the chances for stroke and cervical cancer is same as of a non-smoker who has never smoked in his or her life. After 10 years, the chances of lung cancer are reduced to 50% as compared to the one who is still smoking. After 15 years of non-smoking, the chances of you getting heart attack is same as for the one who has never smoked in his or her entire life. These guidelines are not definite as it depends upon how much do you smoke in a day or a week, and also how fast is your body recovering process. As we all know, it is very difficult to stop smoking, but there are lots of benefits in our health due to stopping it. So these were the timeline of the cigarette quitting process. If you liked the video and thought it was useful, then please like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you.